Alright, gonna play some Dynasty League baseball. 1996 season. Yankees opened up against Cleveland and they lost, got shut out 2-0. This is only a 2-game series, so this is going to be the final game of the series. I think Andy Pettitte pitched in this game. We're using as-played lineups. I have 3 seasons currently going. 2 of them I'm using as plays. 1 of them is not. The Reds one is not as played. We got 35-degree temps, 12-mile-an-hour winds, so this is going to affect fielders, I believe. It's cold enough to take 30 off the fielders, and there we go. So because it's extremely cold weather, all players' error ratings are lowered by 30 in this game. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge on error ratings. And select Pettitte. Pettitte is pitching, and this was the lineup. Leyrit's batting second. He did not play, I don't think, in game 1. Everyone else looks like they played, but it's just a slightly different order. And let's go. Let's get started here. We got Jack McDowell on 13-9 with a 5.11 ERA in 96. Boggs will lead it off. Pretty much going to play. I'll explain a few things as we go along. McDowell, under situation, has on, so we'll keep an eye on that. And let's get started. And Boggs starts the game with a base hit. Line drive to right. Ramirez gets it in. Boggs is on first. Leyrit's up. And here's the on. Rarely allows homers with runners on base, so that on quality is going to help him turn some deep drives into something else, fouls, I believe. So here we go. Leyrit's walks first and second, nobody out. Yankees did not score a run in the first game. Right here already in the first inning, they got 2 on with nobody out for Paul O'Neill. Nothing else to really do on strategy or anything. Take a quick look at O'Neill's card. He doesn't have any situation. He doesn't have clutch. Wouldn't be a clutch situation anyway right now. Long fly out. You have to have 2 outs for it to be a clutch situation with runners on base. 48%. We are not going to try and get to third. So runners hold first and second. And Ruben Sierra will bat. He was 1 for 4 in the opener. And he grounds to first. It's going to be a fielder's choice, I believe. Boggs will get to third. I think they'll get Leyrit's to second. So it's first. That was just a regular ground out. Choices. So first and third, 2 out for Tino. Tino does have the clutch situation. So Tino's clutch is active here because there's a runner in scoring position with 2 out. So some readings do change for the batter on clutch. That's not one of them. There's an error reading. But remember, all players are 30 lower on errors. Oh, but a 0 is no error. 0 is just a grounder back to the pitcher. That's the one number on the D10 that is not an error check. That's just a ground out. And we'll go bottom 1, and he Pettitte on the mound. He can face 35 batters. He's a B hold and a -2 for steals. Take a quick look at his card. He was 21-8 with a 3.87 ERA. Does give up some homers, 23 homers. Keep an eye on that. Lofton leads it off. He was 0 for 3 in the opener. Quick look at Lofton's card. And here we go, bottom 1. Yanks don't score after putting some guys on. And we got an umpire reading. This could be a lot of different things based on the dice roll. So we just check it out. It's a weather check. That we don't want to see. Here just swings, and it's a dribbler towards the mound, and they get him. Cold weather is making it tough on hitters as well as fielders, so it's 1 out, and that'll bring up Julio Franco. Had a good year in 96. And there's a line out to short. Second out of the inning. Jeter snags that one. And that's going to bring up Carlos Baerga. Baerga was 1 for 3 in the opener. There were not a lot of runs scored. It was 2-0. Both pitchers pitched well. Cohen and Martinez started the opener. And here's a hard grounder to short, so again, Jeter takes care of it. And we're going to go to the top of the second, scoreless. Bernie Williams going to lead it off for the Yankees. Bernie was 0 for 2 in the opener. Did walk twice. And there's a line drive base hit to right. So Yankees getting some base runners. Bernie's on now. McDowell. Here's Duncan. Duncan was 0 for 4. McDowell's a C. He's just average holding runners on. He's a +1, which is slightly below average stopping runners from stealing. And let's see if Bernie can get a lead. 74% if he can get the lead. 99 is not going to do it. That's going to be a pickoff attempt. No pickoff, so he escapes the pickoff, but he does not get the lead. So bat with Duncan. And there's just a high fly out to center field. Lofton under it, makes the catch. Bernie has to scamper back to first. There's one out. And Gerald Williams will be up. Gerald Williams, just to see hit and run. Let's try and get the lead with Williams again. Really want to try and steal his base. This might do it. 33. That should do it. Good jump. Let's see what happens on the steal attempt. Roll low. 54. I think that's good. He's in. Stolen base for Bernie. Runner on second with 1 out. Yankees have a runner in scoring position now for Gerald Williams. And that's just a ground at a third. So that's going to be the second. 76%, but with 2 out, I'm not going to risk it. Let's give Jeter a shot to drive him in. Jeter up, 2 out. Bernie on second, and an infield range check. Let's see what kind of play this is going to be. There's charts for this in the game. Computer handles. It's deep in the hole at first. 58% chance of being out. Diving stop, and he gets it. Nice play, Franco. Powell covers, and they get Jeter. He robs Jeter of a hit in the hole, and that cost the Yankees a run there in the top of the second. So the bottom 2 scoreless. Bell leads it off against Pettitte. Bell was 0 for 3 in the opener. Obviously, season just starting, so we don't have a lot of stats to talk about. Here's a hard ground ball to third. Boggs takes care of it. Over to Martinez, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Bring up Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray hit 22 homers in '96. He was still effective in '96. Here's a soft ground ball to short. Jeter's going to take care of this one. So we got 2 outs here. A couple of easy chances for the Yankees in the infield. And that'll bring up Ramirez. And what kind of year did he have? He had 33 homers, 112 ribbies, 309 batting average. It was 322 against the lefties. Got a little bit more power against righties, though, interestingly. He's an A power for righties and a B power against lefties. And there's a ground base hit. First hit for the Indians. Single in the left. Bernie gets it in. Now again, Pettitte also has the on quality. He also has jam. So Pettitte has jam and on. So that's going to help him. He doesn't give up a lot of homers with men on base. So a lot of the homers he was giving up were solo shots. Tomei will be up, 2 out. Tomei hit 38 bombs with 116 ribbies and a 311 average. Lefty. Pettitte actually struggled a bit pitching the left-handed batters. His cutter actually worked against righties, and he had trouble against some lefties. And here's a base hit. Ground ball single. Let's see what they do with Ramirez. He's not going. First and second, 2 out. So now with a runner in scoring position and 2 out, Pettitte's jam quality comes into play. That's why it's gone orange. Alomar does not have clutch. If both the player has clutch and jam, they cancel each other out. But here Alomar doesn't have it. So Pettitte's with the advantage. 2 out, first and second. Alomar Jr. at the plate. And it's a 588 infield range check. This could be a lot of different things. Dynasty League's very descriptive on their range plays. It's a high chopper to Duncan. He's a C+, so 60% chance, but a 91, and he beats out the throw, an infield single. Duncan feels the high chopper, but can't get Alomar, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Omar Vizquel's going to bat against Pettitte. We have 2 guys in scoring position, so Pettitte's jam quality is still active. Here we go, Vizquel, Pettitte's pitch. Base is loaded, and he pops it short, and there it is. There's the jam. That was the jam quality right there that changed that play. Right there, Pettitte's jam quality made it a pop-up. Let's see if I can get this guy's card back up. Yeah, you see that hit was would have been a hit. It would have been a line drive single, but the jam quality changed it to a pop-up there on his line, right under hit by pitch. So there you go, jam quality coming in through for Pettitte. And that keeps this game scoreless through 2. We go top 3. Boggs leading it off against McDowell. McDowell can face 21 more hitters. And Boggs, I think he got a hit the first time up. There's a grounder to first. And there's one out. Jimmy Leyritz. Leyritz walked in the first, so he does not have an official at-bat yet in 1996. And he strikes out here, so he has not put the ball in play yet. He's walked and struck out. 2 quick outs for McDowell. That'll bring up Paul O'Neill. Had a good year in 96, hit .302, 19 homers, 91 ribbies. 2 out, nobody on. And we got a .902 and a double in a gap. Double in a gap to center field. If someone was on it, would have scored him even from first, but nobody's on. So O'Neill doubles in the gap with 2 outs. And that puts a runner on second for Sierra. Once again, McDowell, because there's a runner on base, his on quality is active. So that could hurt Sierra as far as deep drives for home runs. And the pitch to Sierra is just a high fly ball to right field. Ramirez is going to put this away. And the Yankees leave another runner straight on base. Bottom 3. Chances on both sides. No one has been able to break through yet. We're back to Kenny Lofton, looking for his first hit of the year. And there's a hard ground ball to short. Derek Jeter will take care of that one. Lofton can run, but Jeter gets him. Balls it hard, and there's 1 out. Bring up Franco. 0 for 1. He lined the short. And he's 1 for 5 on the season. And there's a walk. So Pettitte walks Franco. Doesn't want to do that. He does it. Gets out a base runner. Franco only has a 2 to get the lead and a 1 to steal, so it's not a huge threat. He did steal some bases, though. He stole 8, got caught 8 times. Baerga's up. Baerga 1 for 4 in the early season, and there's a ground ball base hit to left. And it's going to be a choice for Franco to go to third. Let's see what the computer does. He's going to probably hold the ball to left field. First and second, 1 out. Indians threatening again, and they have Albert Bell up. 48 home runs, 148 ribbies, 311 average. And nowhere to put him, so Pettitte has to pitch to him. 1 out, first and second. 129, base hit left field. Runner on second scores automatically. Choice for the runner on first. So Kuda's choice for Baerga. He's going to hold him again. Yeah, he's going to hold him again. Indians take a 1-0 lead. Bell with the base hit, first and second, and Eddie Murray now gets a chance with 1 out. Pitch to Murray, 768, and he struck him out. Big strikeout for Pettitte there. Holds the runners on first and second, and now with 2 out and a runner in scoring position, Pettitte's jam quality is active. Ramirez did not have the clutch quality in that year, so Pettitte has the advantage here. First and second, 2 out. And there's a double down the line on a 383. Double down the line to left. Pettitte's getting roughed up here. Let's see what they do with Bell. They're going to try and throw him out with 2 outs. It's 41%. The throw is going to come home. And here we go. 2. And he is going to be safe standing. 3-0 Cleveland here in the bottom of the 3rd. Jim Tomei with Ramirez on at second. Pettitte's jam quality still active, and he hits him. So Pettitte is unraveling here in the bottom of the 3rd. It's first and second to Alomar up. Skell on deck. Got to see if we can get some innings and get Pettitte out of this inning. 434 is a ground ball to second, so he does get the 3rd out, but not before 3 runs come in, and the Indians take a 3-0 lead, threatening to sweep this first 2-game series of the 1996 season. McDowell facing Tino. who's 0 for 5, looking for his first hit of the year. And that's not going to be it. There's a hard ground ball to second, handled by Baerga. And there's one out. That'll bring up Yanks. Ernie's 1 for 3 on the season, 1 for 1 here. He's walked twice, struck out once. As I said, not a lot of stats to talk about yet. And he hits a hard ground ball to Baerga. So 2 hard shots to Baerga, but they're hitting it right at him. And there's 2 quick outs. So Mariano Duncan, who's 0 for 1, fly to center in the first inning. He's still looking for his first hit of the year. And that's just going to be a pop-up to third. Tomei's going to take care of that one. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Indians lead it 3-0. Omar Vizquel will lead it off against Andy Pettitte, 0 for 1. And there's an outfield range check this time. See where this ball's going. Going to be a shot into the gap in right. O'Neill's trying to run it down. He dives. And it's to the wall for a double. He can't get it. Omar Vizquel leads off with a double. And the Indians are right back to threatening. Kenny Lofton up. I don't think they're going to sacrifice with him, but he can run fast. I don't know if I'm not going to bring the corners in. I'm going to pitch to him with the corners back. And he strikes out. So there's 1 out. Runner on second. And that'll bring up Julio Franco. Pettitte's on quality is active, and he struck him out. 8:31 versus a right-hand batter. So that's the second out. Jam quality activated. Baerga up. Gonna pitch to him, and he struck him out. And there again is the jam quality. It was going to either be an umpire on a normal ruling, on a normal reading, but the jam quality, and he struck him out. So we go 3-0, top of the 5th. McDowell's still in there, can still face 14 guys, and Gerald Williams is going to lead it off for the Yankees. And he just hits a high, lazy fly ball to left. Albert Bell, the easy catch. There's 1 out. Derek Jeter, he's 1 for 4 on the season. And he hits a high, lazy fly ball to right field for Ramirez. The Yankees fly out to 2 corners. Bell and Ramirez, there's 2 out. Wade Boggs is up. Hit in the first inning. And he's got another one. He's got a ground ball single to right. Ramirez will get it in. Boggs will stop at first. Jimmy Leyritz will be up. On quality active for McDowell, and another base hit. This is a base hit to left field. It's going to be choice, but down 3-0. Boggs with 2 outs is going to stop at second. Not going to try anything. First and second, 2 out. O'Neill with a chance to get the Yankees back in this game. McDowell trying to get out of it. Here's the pitch to O'Neill, and it's an infield range check. See what this is going to be. An 84 is a deep ground ball into the hole at short. 91% chance for the A-rated Vizquel. Makes the catch, makes the play, throws the first to the right alone, and gets it. The bottom 5 of the Indians holding was 3-0 lead. Pettitte is down to 9 on his endurance. Albert Bell lead it off, and again we have an infield range check. Who's it going to be? 9. That's drilled down the line. Boggs dives. And he makes the play. What a play by Boggs. He dives and gets the ball going down the line, threatening to be a double, and Boggs robs him for the first out of the inning. Bring up Eddie Murray. And there's a ground ball base hit to center field. Bernie picks it up, throws it in. Murray's on, 1 out. A lot of base runners. That's the 8th hit for the Indians. And that'll bring up Ramirez. 1 more base runner, and I'm going to have to get someone up in the bullpen. And there it is. There's the walk. So first and second, 1 out. Let me take a look at the bullpen. It's early. Let's see who I got down there for long relief. Jeff Nelson is not coming this early. Maybe Wick will get up Wick. Bob Wickman's going to get up and warm up in the bullpen. First and second, one out for Tomei. And Pettitte desperately needs an out here. And he's not going to get it. A 920 is a line drive, base hit to center field. Let's see what they do with the base runners. They hold the base runners. So the bases are loaded with one out. Alomar up. Wickman's going to need one more batter to be ready. He's not warm yet. Pettitte's going to have to pitch to him. Bases loaded, one out. I'm going to bring the corners in. I'm going to leave the middle back for a double play. Can't give up any more runs, but base hit will be really bad here. Here's an error check, and it's going to be left field. And remember now, outfielders are minus 30 because of the cold, which hurts. Short fly to left is coming in hard, and he does make the catch. Because it was shallow, Murray has to hold. Big break there. Brings up the skill with two out. Pettitte has the jam quality. You know what? I got to give Pettitte a chance. He was too good that year, too good for the Yankees. Got to give him a chance to get out of this. Pascal had the bases loaded, I think it's first time too. And it's a hard ground ball to short, so Pettitte wins the battle. And somehow squeezes himself out of this inning. Looked like it was going to be bad, but he gets out of it without any run scoring. Going to go top six, though, and the Yankees through 14 innings have yet to score in the 1996 season. They were shut out last time. Probably going to get Wickman up again for the sixth. Let's see what happens here. There's a foul ball, possible foul out. Going to roll on the foul ball chart. Small foul territory here at Jacobs. Progressive field. And he doesn't get it. It's in the seats. So that's just a foul ball. We get a repitch. And a strikeout. So one out, nobody on for Tino. Yankees still looking for a run in the 1996 season. Indians threatening to shut them out 2 times in a row. And there's a base hit to center. They do get a base runner for Bernie. Just in case he hits into a double play, I think I'm going to get Wickman up again. Probably going to have Wickman come in at some point in the sixth, because if you warm a guy up twice, then I think he has to pitch tired or something. I forget the exact rule, but he has to pitch tired if he warms up twice, and you don't bring him in. So Bernie's up with Martinez on at first. One out, and another infield range check. We have a 45 this time. That's a hot liner to first. He's a C+, 56% chance, and he gets it. He spears it. He's able to get that one, and he doubles up Martinez to end the inning. So the double play on the line drive, and the Yankees cannot catch a break. We're going to go bottom 6. I'm going to let Pettitte face Lofton, and we'll see. And he walks him, and that's going to be it for Pettitte. Going to bring Wickman in. He walks Lofton. He had a rough outing. He only gave up 3 runs. He did wiggle out of some trouble. But it's going to be Wickman coming in for Pettitte. And Martinez is on first for Franco. 92 on a steal attempt. That should be a hold. And is it a pickoff? It is. It's an error. Chance at an error on a pickoff, but no error. So Lofton will stay and pitch to Franco, and he strikes him out. So Wickman's first batter is a strikeout. One out runner on first, and Carlos Baerga is up. If I remember correctly, Bob Wickman had a piece of his finger missing, some sort of accident. So he pitched with a little piece of his finger, a tip of his finger missing. All right, here we go. Throw 11%. I am going to. I'm going to concede the base. I don't want to throw out the second. Runner on second, one out for Baerga. He's trying to steal third, and he's going to get the jump. And this is 5%. 5% chance. Let's try and get it. Just don't throw it into left field. Roll the base. Runner on third. 1 out. I'm going to have to bring the infield in now. And we will pitch to Baerga. Runner on third, infield in. Lofton steals second and third. And a double off the wall and right. It's 4-0 Indians. Lofton scores easily. Baerga ends up in second. Bell will bat. And he grounds a base hit to left. That's going to score Baerga, and it's 5-0. Wickman getting hit as well here in the 6th inning. Up Eddie Murray. One more base runner, and I'm going to have to get someone else up. See if and he's going to try and steal with a 65, but he doesn't get the lead. Wow. Bell is he's still 11 without getting caught, so pretty good. He knew when to go. And there's a line drive base hit to center. Question marks, so it's up to the computer on what to do with Bell. He's going to hold, and then let me look at my bullpen. First and second, 1 out. And this is not good. I could get up Mendoza, who had a rough year that year. You know what? I'm going to get up Brian Bowringer. All right, Ramirez is batting. First and second, 1 out. 5-0 Cleveland. And he walks him. The bases are loaded. Bases are loaded. 1 out. 5-0. Bowringer's going to need another batter to get ready. Tomei is up. Going to bring the infield in. Going to try and cut the run off at the plate. And a hard ground ball to second. So I don't remember exactly. Let's see how the computer handles this. Throws home for 1, relay to first. Checking for the double play, and he gets the double play. Infield in, hard ground ball, and they turn the double play. Getting out of further damage is Wickman with that double play ball. But we go top 7, 5-0. Cleveland leads it. Yankees haven't scored here in 96, and they're in danger of getting swept. Duncan will bat against McDowell, who's been good, and there's a base hit to center field. Bring up Gerald Williams. He'll hit here. Got to think about the bullpen as well. There's a high fly ball to left, 1 out. I don't really want Wickman coming back out. Probably get a lot of choices right now. 5-0 game. I will get up Bowringer. 1 out, runner on first for Jeets. Derek Jeter, line the third. Let's see if this is a possible double play. Walk by Tomei, no double plays. It's 2 out. Boggs against McDowell. And there's a base hit to center field. Obviously the runner is going to stop at second. Taking a chance with 2 outs, down 5-0, so we're just going to hold the runner. And Jimmy Leyritz with a chance here. And he strikes out. So we're going to go bottom 7th. 7th inning stretch time. Indians lead it 5-0. And I am going to reach in for Brian Bowringer. I think I've seen enough of Wickman. Bowringer will come in here and face Alomar Jr. in the bottom of the 7th. And he gets a high fly ball to left field, put away by Gerald Williams. And Marvin Skell bat. And he pops it up to first. Tino puts that one away, 2 out. Top of the order, Kenny Lofton. He is 0 for 3 in the game. He did walk and score and steal 2 bases the last time. And here's a high fly ball, center field. Bernie puts it away. Bowringer gets a 1-2-3 inning. He'll be back for the 8th. Yankees trail 5-0. McDowell is still out there. He's got 1 batter left on his endurance, and Paul O'Neill is up. I think once your endurance is gone, you got to still put somebody on base to be tired. At least one. I don't remember the exact rule. I got to thumb through the rule book again. And there's a high chopper on an infield range play. It's Franco trying to make the play, and he gets him. Nice play by Franco. The Indians' defense here in this cold weather has been Excellent. Made some big plays. Sierra's up. And he grounds to Franco, so 2 plays to Franco, and there's 2 outs. I'll bring up Tino. So McDowell is now out of endurance, but he still has to put at least 1 guy on. Got to double check that. Well, there's a base hit. Might be 2 guys. I'm not sure how many guys he has to put on after through his endurance. So yeah, he's still okay right now. They're not showing him tired. Runner on first, 2 out. Might be 2 batters that have to get on after his 0 endurance. Bernie is up with Tino on, 2 out, and he grounds to short. So the Yankees are going to have 1 more chance to score their first run in 1996 in this game. First, we're going to go bottom 8, 5-0. Bowringer back on the hill. Franco leads it off. He's 0 for 3. And he strikes out. Bowringer's been good since coming in. He's gotten 4 in a row. Out. Maybe I should have went Bowringer instead of Wickman, although we were still down 3-0 even before that. Here's Baerga. And he's got himself a base hit to center field. So he's off to a hot start in 1996. Brings up Albert Bell on first and 1 out. And that's a high fly ball to left field. Gerald Williams puts it away. That's the 2nd out of the inning. It's going to be Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray is 2 for 4. 2 singles to center and 4 trips to the plate. And there's an error chance. Let's see who this is going to be on. Third base, Boggs. Boggs is a 60 even in the cold. 87. And it's a pop-up. And he makes the catch. Retires the side. We go to the 9th. McDowell is going to stay out there, or are they going to change? McDowell is still pitching. He's going for the complete game shutout. On 0 endurance, Duncan leads it off. He'll bat. And here's an infield range check. 52. High chop of the first. Again, Franco being tested. And this time he can't make the play. Beats it out. Infield single for Duncan. We are going to take a look at our bench for Joe. Oh, they bring in Shuey, the righty. So they finally took McDowell out. Paul Shuey comes in. No quality, no situation qualities, but he had a good year that year. He's a righty. Let me see my lefty situation on the bench. We're probably going to pinch hit Timmy Raines. I have Strauss as well, but I think I'm going to go with Tim Raines here. Tim Raines is going to pinch hit. Runner on first, nobody out. Yankees looking to get a couple of base runners. And struck him out. 1 out. Tim Raines pinch hitting, comes in cold. Cold Cleveland, and he strikes out. Bring up Jeter. Obviously, Jeter's going to bat. And there's a hard ground ball, and that's going to be a double play, and that's going to end the game. Hard ground ball to short. Vizquel to Baerga, over to Franco, and that ends it. The Yankees start the 1996 season by being shut out twice. They had 10 hits, they had some chances early, could not get anyone home. And they lose this game 5-0. They get swept by Cleveland to start the 96 season. All right, thanks for watching.